Hello students, today we are going to learn chapter number 5, agreement of subject and verb in English grammar. So, for a sentence to be grammatically correct, the main verb should agree with the subject in person and number. When the subject is singular, the verb should be singular. When the subject is plural, the verb needs to be plural also. The verb also takes different forms depending on whether the noun is in the first, second or third person. This is called the agreement of subject and verb. Don't you think this is quite complex to understand or difficult to understand? Let's find out what is subject and what is verb first. Then we'll get to know that there is an agreement between the two. Whenever we speak a sentence, we have a subject in it and a verb in it. Like if I say, I speak Telugu but she speaks Kannada. So I is the first person and she is the third person. So with first person, the verb is in plural nature, but with the third person, the verb is in singular nature. So there are various rules in English grammar by which we can make our sentence grammatically correct. So here are 12 rules in your chapter. We are going to learn these rules one by one. So the first rule is two or more subjects joined by and take a plural verb. Keep this in mind. If there are more than two subjects, there will be a plural verb. But in some cases, the subject and the verb may be separated by several other words. In such cases, identify the subject and verb correctly. The noise of the chirping crickets was a constant feature in the forest. Here, the noise is a subject and chirping crickets is the subject, but they both are making a singular subject. The noise of the chirping crickets was a constant feature in the forest. So either if the subject is separated by several words, we do not get confused. We use a singular verb with that. Next we have collective nouns. When thought of as single unit, take a singular collective noun, singular verb. Collective nouns may be followed by of plus noun. For example, a flock of birds, a pack of wolves, a swarm of bees. So these are collective nouns and it will always take a singular verb with it. Next we have when the members of collective noun are thought of as individual unit. Yes students, sometimes we take the number of people in the collective or the number of persons in the collective noun separately or individually. Then it will take a plural verb there. The jury were divided in their opinion about the guilty verdict. Here we are taking each judge of the jury as individual person. Next we have subjects that have the phrase pair of. Take a singular verb as pair refers to one thing only, like a pair of jeans, a pair of scissors. These have two parts but they are united. That means they are a single entity, and with a single entity we always use a singular verb. Next point is two singular nouns joined by either or, neither nor, take a singular verb only. For example, Ramesh, either Ramesh or Mahesh is going to solve this problem. Here Ramesh and Mahesh both are singular subjects and they both will be followed by a singular verb. But if one subject is singular and other subject is plural. If one subject is singular and the other subject is plural, then we'll be using. Keep this in mind. It is 7th point basically. When the subject is made up of two or more nouns joined by correlative conjunctions, that means either or, neither nor, the verb agrees with the noun or the pronoun that is placed closest to it. For example, either my friends or my brother is going to book the tickets. Next is either my brother or my friends are coming to pick me up from the station. So here, if brother is the second subject in the sentence and it is in singular nature, that means the singular verb will be followed. Next, in the next sentence, we have friends as the second subject. That means with the plural subject, we use plural verb only. Next is indefinite pronouns such as much, many, anything, nothing, everything, something, either, neither usually take a singular verb like each, every, anything, something. They all are treated as the singular subject in the sentence and they will have a singular verb in it only. Then we have 9th point, that is singular subjects followed by words such as well as, along with, besides take a singular verb. When the subject is plural, the verb will also be plural. Yes, for example, the teacher along with her students sits down to watch a film. Here, teacher is singular, that means the verb will be singular. If I say the dolphins along with the orca are swimming together in the ocean, so dolphins is a plural subject. That means the plural verb are is used or will be used in the sentence. Next we have 10th, distances, periods of time and sums of money when considered as a single unit take a singular verb. 10 miles is a long distance to walk. 5 years is a long time to not meet your friends. So here, distances, period of time, they all are considered as a single unit and that's why they are treated as a singular subject, and with singular subject we always use a singular verb. Next we have words that indicate quantity such as all, none, some, most, more, enough. Take a singular noun. Take a singular verb when the subject is singular and a plural verb when the subject is plural. All the boys have taken the vaccine. Some of the cake is in the fridge. Here all of the boys is plural, that's why the verb is plural. If some of the cake is singular, that means the verb will also be singular. 12th, titles of books always takes a singular verb even if the name has plural nouns. Yes, A Tale of Two Cities, it is a plural word but still we use is because we are talking about one single book. Though the title shows the plural sound, but it is singular or single entity, that's why we are using singular verb here. So this is the chapter, students, subject and verb agreement or concord, which tells you that with the singular subject you always use singular verb and with the plural subject you always use plural verb. I hope I am clear with this. Thank you.